The U.S. was unwilling to deliver modern rocket artillery systems to Ukraine despite a proposal from Kiev, apparently out of fear of an escalation of the conflict. Ukrainian government officials have repeatedly asked the United States to deliver the M270 long-range rocket launcher system. But the White House is unwilling to provide it because of concerns that they could be used to strike targets within Russia and increase the scale of the current conflict. 3 unnamed U.S. officials revealed yesterday. Officials have tried to push this forward at the Ramstein conference, but to no avail, said a congressional official with knowledge of the situation. Referring to discussions about aid to Ukraine between 40 Western countries and their allies in Germany last month, Kiev is increasingly frustrated with that. The M270 rocket launcher has been at the top of the arms aid requests made by Kiev over the past 3 months. Ukraine's civilian and military leaders have raised this issue directly with their American counterparts in many meetings. Ukraine must receive heavy weapons, especially the M142 HIMARS howitzer and M270 howitzer, to defeat the enemy, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky announced on May 8. A Joe Biden administration official said Washington and Kiev were still actively discussing the weapon, but not everything Ukraine asked for could be delivered quickly. We have to decide which weapons will bring the most benefit with the $3.8 billion allocated by Congress. In the context of aid packages dwindling, the administration decided that 90 guns M777 howitzers and ammunition will be more effective than a small number of rocket systems, the person said. The U.S. has quietly supplied older Soviet-era rocket artillery to Ukraine after mobilizing weapons from the reserves of the Allies. However, Ukraine wants more powerful systems developed by the U.S. There are concerns in the White House that the delivery of the M270 system and the light version M142 HIMARS to Ukraine would be viewed by Russia as an escalation of hostilities, especially since these systems have a greater range and destructive power, much more than the M777 or Soviet-era rocket artillery. The M270 multiple rocket launcher entered service with the U.S. Army in 1983, and is currently used by more than 10 countries. Each launcher can carry 12 rounds with a range of 30–65 kilometers. While the latest variants can hit targets at a distance of over 160 kilometers. The M142 HIMARS version is developed from the M270 complex, with each system carrying 6 M31 227 mm caliber shells with a range of 70 km or a tactical missile MGM-140 ATACMS capable of hitting targets at 300 distances. Kilometer.